Hello again. I'm Nasty Boy Brian Knobs.
And I'm the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
And this is the second episode of the XWF series. A lot of hard work and determination went into making the XWF. And our storylines we tried to give the very best to the fans, what they wanted to see. And we had some new stars, like Hale and Ian Harrison.
Well, you know what you're talking about? Hard work. You gotta be kidding me. I was there in the office from 8 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, and what time did you and Greg come wandering in?
Hey, well, we had to take some breaks in and out of there, Jimmy. You know that. I mean, my legs were hurting, my knees, you know how it is, all these years of wrestling.
Well, your legs were hurting from carrying sags all these many years. That's what it was really all about.
Hey, what about our hot CEO and Roddy Piper? That made for some interesting television, let me tell you.
But you know what I like? I love the feud between you and your partner Sags against the Road Warriors. And what about the young guns, man, the young superstars? Hey, Knobs, why don't we lace up our boots and let's watch the second episode of the XWF from Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Let's get ready, baby!
Of the XWF.
I declare this Independence Day.
Buff Bagwell, your very first winner, our inaugural XWF telecast here from Universal Studios.
Things are just getting started.
Welcome, fans, to another week of XWF action. We're in ringside here at Universal Studios in Florida. Tony Schiavone, the one and only King Jerry Lawler, along with the beautiful kitten once again. Well, King, last week on this program, the Nasty Boys returned for the first time in 4 years, and they were upset by the Shane twins.
Now, wait a minute. I don't know if that was an upset or not. They've been crying. Nasty Boys have been complaining all week long. Let's give the devil the dues. The Shane twins were pretty tough. They beat the Nasty Boys.
You're right. They beat the Nasty Boys, and this week, the Nasty Boys have asked for a rematch, and they're going to have their rematch this week on the program.
Well, we'll see what happens. Now, what's going to happen if the Shane twins win again?
You think it could happen?
It could happen, yes it could.
It could happen. It's all a part of XWF in your face as we go to our ring announcer, David Pinzer.
Introducing team number one in this tag team match. First, from the Federal Districts of Mexico, Juventud Guerrera. His tag team partner from Tijuana, Mexico, Joses.
Two of the great cruiserweights, two of the great Mexican stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. First, from Durango, Puerto Rico, Rey Gonzalez. His tag team partner from San Diego, California.
Here comes Conan and young Rey Gonzalez, the great Puerto Rican star who we heard so much about here in the XWF.
Yeah, where my dogs at? Where they at?
Here's the dog.
Yo, let me speak on this. Órale! Arriba la raza! Yo, everybody knows it's the XWF and Rey Gonzalez on Bowdy Bowdy and...
Well, regardless of what you think of Conan, he certainly has a very, very big fan base out there. And here's our tag team opening bout this week on our second week of XWF action from the XWF studios in Orlando, Florida, and Universal.
This should be a great matchup. This should be fast and furious. High flying, action all over the place.
Well, let's see what Conan likes to do, King, because he likes to slow things down sometimes, ground these high flyers.
And he's capable of doing that, too.
Kevin Christian, the referee, with a warning. Conan hits scissor takeover. Spinning through with an arm drag takedown. And another one. Conan is quick as he can be.
He said he liked to ground the high flyers. He's hanging right with Psychosis.
He's setting the pace is what he's doing, you're right. And that tag and Rey Gonzalez will make his way in. A lot of fire, a lot of vigor, a lot of tenacity. And Juventud Guerrera gets the exchange in. And got him down that time, King, and then hit him on the back. Gonzalez caught him in the corner. Nothing like a vertical suplex to stop all of that. 1, 2. And the referee says 2, and that's all. Boy, what a debut program we had a week ago, King. Kick in the back, running over Conan, did psychosis. Conan Juventud, tag team partners, many years.
What about last week, the introduction of our new, that's gotta hurt. Our new CEO. Oh man, the lovely Rena Mero. She's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. She looked wonderful last week.
Our commission leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, I mean, he's not as pretty as she is. One. But nonetheless, Roddy Piper very effective. And the man who faced the brunt of that a week ago was one Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yeah, well, you know, we would expect Roddy Piper is going to be hands-on commissioner. He was last week. He put his hands on. Watch it.
1, 2. Complaining going on with the referee here from Juventud Guerreras. Conan had got in. And now Ray Gonzalez, Juventud remain in the ring. Opening bout, it's tag team action here in the XWF. Backhand chop. Gonzalez trying to stay in this thing now. Holds the ropes. Runs over psychosis. Looking for a loop that time.
Completely for a loop. Big clothesline. Watch it. You can see that coming.
Enziguri kick in the side of the head. Tag, and the K-Dog is in.
Whoa, look at this.
Oh, throwaway slam. Tilt-a-whirl. Yep.
K-Dog's had about enough of this high-flying foolishness as far as he's concerned.
It's going to keep Juventud and psychosis down. He and Gonzalez in the ring together.
What the? Follow that if you can. Look out.
Oh, double team. Gonzalez and Conan working well together. Referee down, and and a save. Baseball slide drop kick that time from psychosis. Here's a double team. Oh, in the knee. Pretty good strategy here. And a pickup. The Hoovy driver.
Got him. Now what?
Hoovy driver. And that's usually the prelude to the 450 splash. Oh, wow. In the midst of it, and Conan put the stops to that.
Look out.
Outside psychosis. Inside Ray Gonzalez. Coming 1, 2, 3.
Well, you called it, Tony. Conan grabbed the high flyers, didn't he?
Exactly what he did, right in the midst of a 450 splash. Your winners in our opening bout this week on the XWF, Conan and Ray Gonzalez. And we're coming back with more after this.
XWF. That's your face. Check out the hot XWF CEO and Don Marie.
I want to introduce to you XWF CEO. Get ready. Here is Rena.
Oh my.
And she's got the muscle with her this week here, King.
All those muscles?
Well, I mean behind her.
Oh, behind her. I got you.
I mean behind her.
Wow. Hello.
Take a look at, I don't know what to look at here. Well, you got to look at Rena. Holy smokes.
Is there any company on earth that has a better looking CEO?
It is great
None.
to see you. What is the meaning of all of this? Is this your security?
Yes, it is. First of all, I just wanted to come out here tonight and thank everyone for their efforts in helping to make the XWF's inaugural special such an unforgettable occasion.
Oh, it was that. Yes, it was. You did your part too.
If we all continue to work together, we can take the XWF and wrestling to a whole new level. In my wildest dreams, I never imagined that everything would click right into place so well. What do you say, Gene?
Well, I have to agree with you totally there. Well, not quite. I think that the new commissioner probably has overstepped his power.
Oh, there you go.
Would you not agree with that?
I do.
Are you questioning my decision, Gene?
Uh-oh.
Well, no, wait a minute. I'm not questioning your decision.
Speaking of overstepping the power. Hot rod.
Listen to the fans for the commissioner.
It costs a fella his wife and family. What are you talking about? Questioning her authority, her decision-making? Why are you questioning this lovely lady at all?
I would never question her. I'm questioning you because it appeared to me that you took matters into your own hands, Mr. Piper.
I've took many things into my own hands. But you haven't been one of them yet. But it...
Now, Commissioner Roddy, when I asked you if you would like to assume the office of commissioner, you said that you would be impartial and consistent. You said that your wrestling days were behind you and that you would be content just making matches.
That's what he said.
Now,
I
I
heard that.
have to ask you, is there maybe still a fire for action burning under that kilt?
What did she say?
Fire, baby, I have a constant twitch, okay? There ain't a fire, there's a forest burning under here, baby. I'll tell you, I'm the kind of guy, you know, I love you, and I would do anything for you. You're the kind of lady to me.
Hey, wait a minute, look at this.
Beams out your
Okay,
own
Gene, I stand behind my
look out.
decision.
You see, I stand behind you at all times.
Vampiro, wait a minute. This man knowing throughout the world what are...
Your eyes are up there.
I've come here tonight, Madam Commissioner, Mr. Piper, on behalf of all the new young guys in the back, to say thank you very much. Thank you for your confidence in our abilities. Because you have given us a shot when no one else would. No one else would take a chance on us. And for our appreciation, we're going to give you 110%, no, 150, no, 350% every night.
I like the percentages.
That's a good percentage to have. Just to show you that the XWF is the place to be seen.
That's what the XWF's all about.
Well, you're very welcome, Vampiro. And this reminds me of a story that I once heard about you, of when you were 15 years old and you would stand outside the LA Sports Arena with your bag in your hand, just waiting for someone to give you that opportunity. Well, this is your opportunity. And I mention this only because I have seen another young man who displays the same determination and desire. Josh. The young man's name is Josh from MTV's Tough Enough.
Good one.
So what do you say, Commissioner? Do you have room on the roster for Josh?
I can make your dreams come true. I will do anything that you want me to do. If you got it for Josh, I got it for you.
Well, as I can see, I've definitely pointed the right commissioner.
Then let's do this. I'll go. I'll make the match. Josh is good enough for the XWF, because he's guys like this is what we need. Guys like this right here. And people like you.
Well, it seems like everybody is on the same page, the CEO and the commissioner, right here in the XWF. Don't go away, more to come.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Big Vito from Staten Island, New York, and I'm the toughest in my neighborhood. And over here in the XWF, I want to fight the toughest. And that's what I'm going to get in your face.
I wish you all would get your license back, because I can't keep taking these Sundays. Whoa, that's fine, man. What's up, girl? What's up? What's your name? Baby got some back. Ooh, that's some fun. Hey, you gotta learn some manners, girl. You know who I am?
To get lost.
Oh, man, I'm Mac Daddy. You don't talk to me like that.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea. I'm up for
Oh,
anything.
hey, you tell her my name? You know my name, right?
All right, we're back on the XWF and a new look at some people we know quite well. The South Philly Posse coming as part of the XWF.
Everybody likes to change here in the XWF. Change is good, though, Tony.
I would agree with that.
I want to change your shirt sometimes. Just every now and then, you know what I mean? Change is good.
And there's no doubt there's going to be more changes with Roddy Piper as our commissioner. Rena Mero, of course, is the lady in charge. And they seem to see eye to eye at times. That is when Piper is not looking down and he's looking in the eyes.
Yeah, you can always find Piper's eyes in Rena's cleavage.
What do we have here?
Hey, King, Simon has a problem with you.
With me?
You know I'm not deaf. I heard about how you trashed Dawn Marie last week.
Well, I don't think I said anything that was not true, did I?
It's obvious because you never attended class when you're in school, so you certainly don't know what it is. This is class.
High or low?
You know what's funny? What's funny is you're out here and you're disrespecting.
I think the fans seem to know her better than he does.
I think the fans agree with you.
You're out here and you're calling her trash. Yet you're hanging out with that dog. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Listen, King, they're chanting your name. They're chanting for the King, for you to stand up and defend the honor of that.
Yeah, well, I will do that, but before I do that, I'll give you one opportunity to take back what you just said.
Tell you what, the ring's right there. If you want to take that opportunity.
King, you don't have to do this now.
I know I don't have to do it, but this is why the King always has the gear on underneath the coat.
Oh, here we go.
Come on, King, defend it.
You and me, right there.
Come on, come on.
Challenge has been made by Simon of Maximum Force and the King. Thank you, we go. The King back in the ring. King will follow him up the steps and listen to the fans here. First chanting the name of Jerry the King Lawler. And now my broadcast colleague is in the ring. I think Simon has made a great mistake here. Back they go to the corner. Jimmy Jet, the referee, for this impromptu match. Watch out from behind. Double team from Maximum Force. Simon. And Jimmy Jet needs to get one of these men out of the ring. Double team, and there's nothing King can do here. This kitten looks on. Another double. He agreed to go in the ring against one man. For crying out loud. Swinger has no cause to be in there. And now Simon, referee, should he make this count? Good job, Jimmy Jet. The King's got to face two men. In a duck. Swinger goes down. Another duck! Oh, how about this? A gouge to the eyes now by Swinger. And now Simon, standing sidekick, and out goes Swinger. Jerry the King Lawler now all alone with Simon. Oh, look at that. He's going to shut him up. Right-handed power driver. 1, 2, 3.
XWF executives have asked me to bring the great Japanese wrestler, Vapor!
We can only wonder what...
Wait a minute. Did I defend her honor or what?
You're the man.
Does that deserve a kiss or what? Oh, it was worth it.
I get sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring accompanied by the mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. He stands 6 foot 10 inches tall and weighs 340 pounds. This is
Truly one of the biggest men in the XWF. You know, put a cap on this man. I guess some of the young guys will think before they make challenges out here anymore, won't they? Well, look at it. Not many people have any effect at all. As now Knuckles, who is dwarfed by the mammoth size of Jimmy Hart's new man, Hale. Hey, how about what Bobby the Brain Heenan was talking about? He's a sports agent now. Who in the world has he had his eye on? There's a lot of great talent out here in the XWF.
You got that right, but right now all eyes are on Hale. This guy is truly impressive. Did you see that?
You're talking about over 300 pounds sending Knuckles from the turnbuckles hard to the mat.
Threw Knuckles across the ring like he was just like a, I don't know what, sack of feathers. Now look at this.
Look at this one shoulder breaker. There has been absolutely no one to come close to what Hale has been able to break the ring. He drops the leg. He makes a cover, and this one is academic. Now, what does that accomplish?
Well, that's just sort of a self-serving type thing. Hart likes to put the exclamation point on the end of these matches.
Didn't need to with this big guy.
Actually, he'll probably take that little piece of video clip and just edit everything else out but him picking Coral Knuckles and show that to his kids or something like that later on.
That would bother me
How tough he is.
Now he and Doug Dillinger, director of security, are getting into it.
Hard to get in it with everybody.
We'll be back on the XWF.
The XWF, the new style, and with the best cruiserweights in the world. The only thing they're lacking is style. And when I show them that, I'll be leaving with a cruiserweight belt.
You know, Knobs, with the XWF, we tried to cover all the bases. You know, we had all the international superstars with us. We had the superstars from Japan over here. We had a lot of the Lucha Libradores from over in Mexico City. Also, we had Carlos Colon from Puerto Rico, man, from Germany, just all over. You know, it's going to be a great dream come true for us.
Jimmy, you know what, though? Everybody gave their all. They gave the sweat, blood, and tears to the fans. Everybody wanted to make this thing work. No more prima donnas. Everybody was on time to Universal Studios. That was a first, you know? And then we had feuds brewing, like Roddy Piper and Rena. They were getting it pretty hot and heavy. I mean, everything was starting to crank up. We were getting it, you know, all together. We had the best tag teams ever. I mean, the Nasty Boys, the Road Warriors, Johnny Grunge, and the late, great Rocco Rock. I mean, we had a lot of stuff going on, Jimmy.
Hey, but what about this next match? Johnny B. Bad comes out of retirement just for the XWF, and he faces the Wiggle Man, Norman Smiley.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Check this out.
Check it out.
can't believe it. It must be a conspiracy or something.
What's that, man?
Oh, I'm not wrestling on the show tonight either.
I'm not on that board myself.
Well, you shouldn't worry about it, you idiot. The spectacle you made of yourself last time.
Hang on. Whoa. Idiot. We have no room for this. Listen, you are a nice guy. You're too nice. I can get you matches, but you gotta be tough like this guy. You gotta have paws like this guy. Look at this guy. No heart. No care for nobody. You gotta be tough. You're a sweet kid, but you gotta get in there. You gotta fight. This guy's tougher than nails. Doesn't matter what you do to him. He's the toughest guy I know. So I'll get you one more match. Give you one more try. Good. But get tough. Get up there. Go for it. You betcha. Ring up.
Smiley, Norman, screaming. What is it? Smiley, screaming, Smiley, screaming, Norman.
Yeah, he's all of that.
He's all of that.
How long has it been since we have seen Johnny B. Bad make his way to a wrestling ring?
Yeah, one of my favorite all-time
The little guy, what that thing is. I think he calls it the Bad Blaster, I'm not sure.
Where's it going? There it goes.
It's been a long time since I've seen that thing. And now he's back in the ring as part of the XWF. Next week, Josh Matthews will get his debut, and he will go up against Horace, who maybe will fare better than he fared last week against the British Storm. And that's still to come on the XWF in a week. But right now, Screaming Norman's trying to take apart a bad man, Johnny B. Bad. Sending Norman in, drives him down. Block.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a good count.
What's up? Oh, there he is. Well, that's not officially the big wiggle, is it?
No.
Like the little wiggle?
That's kind of the little wiggle. The
Little wiggle.
I think the big wiggle, he's got to kind of position himself in a different way.
Is that when he spanks you too?
Yes, it is.
Spank him good.
Into a hammerlock. Side headlock here by Johnny B. Bad. A lot of charisma in that ring on both ends.
Get that right.
Johnny B. Bad and Norman Smiley. Over the top bed, Smiley down, block. Good move and a great.
Listen to your screen. Oh, up to the hand. That was a pretty good wiggle.
That was pretty good.
He might have outwiggled the wiggle.
And don't forget, still to come, our feature bout. Nasty Boys return bout against the Sheen Twins this week here on the XWF. That's already seen a win by Jerry the King Lawler, defending the honor of the gorgeous kitten here, who stays with us, poised right with us each and every week here at ringside.
You gotta love the kitten.
Yes, you do.
Don't you love it when kittens like to play with puppies?
I don't have a comment on that.
What?
Well, into the corner, Johnny B. Bad hits hard. Norman's got him up. Wind up slam that time.
He might be seeing the real deal now. He might be time for the big wiggle. He's looking around. Oh, he says not time yet.
Calling out to the fans who responded. Gotta be bad, gets a back elbow, and gets run over by a running lariat by Norman Smiley, who makes a cover of Johnny B. Bad. No.
I want Johnny B. Bad to mount a big offense here. I want to hear Norman scream. We had a big match he was in last week, not one scream.
Not one scream.
Not even a little whimper.
No one must have cranked up on him. See what can happen here this week. Gotta be bad. Oh, be a big win for him in his debut in many, many, many years in pro wrestling, to come back here and get a win in his debut on the XWF. And we've had a great time the last couple of weeks. So glad you could be with us. Foot to the face by Screaming Norman. Norman doesn't have anything left to follow up that with.
Got a scream. One scream. You hate to go to a scary movie with him?
You're not kidding.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Inverted. And then drops him down. 1, 2. Pretty good pinning combination, too, at the forearm across the face. Now has him tied up, submission hold. Kind of a grapevine type maneuver here, pulling back on the shoulder and the arm. And Johnny B. Bad.
He may start screaming. You might hear what Johnny B. Bad screamed like.
You just want to hear somebody scream.
Yeah, how about it, kitten? Maybe later.
Undercut to the jaw. And no sir. Johnny B. Bad held on, got him up. Fireman's carry pickup.
Oh, down him down. I think he'd scream now if he were conscious.
1, 2, 3. He's not conscious. It's now over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Johnny B.
It really was a comeback and a win for Johnny B. Bad. More on the XWF. What an upset last week, King, for these two young men.
They're 1-0 in the XWF.
And now they get their return match to Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys.
I'm going to tell you,
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents.
The Nasty Boys.
Well, I wouldn't doubt a bit if they're not ashamed to show their face after last week, but
what's going on?
I thought they couldn't wait for this rematch.
Yeah, that's what they talked about. I mean, after being apart for 4 years, they get a rematch, they lose. But I guess maybe they thought it was a fluke to the Shane twins, but there's no Nasty Boys here.
No Nasty Boys. Play the music one more. Hey, wait a minute. What is this?
Oh, the thought it's not the Nasty Boys.
Well, that's certainly not the Nasty Boys.
No, it's not. It's Hawk and Animal. The Road Warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way towards the ring, from Chicago, Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors.
Well, here in the XWF, we're not going to disappoint. We promised you a match with the Shane twins. You're going to get it. Unfortunately, their opponents are going to be the Road Warriors.
Wonder what's going through the Shane twins' mind right now. I mean, last week had to be the biggest win in their career, and now a week later, they got to go in against Hawk and Animal. One of the most dominating tag teams ever.
I'll tell you what's going to be going through the Shane twins' minds in just about 2 minutes. Probably the Road Warriors' fist.
So here it is. That's Todd Shane in the ring against Road Warrior Animal. Animal with 300 solid pounds. One of the toughest, strongest men ever to get in the ring. Snapmare down.
Hey, I just thought of something.
And what was that?
What happened if the Shane twins beat the Road Warriors?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, I'm serious. I mean, you know, it could happen. Oh, maybe it couldn't happen. I don't know, but anything can happen. Well, that would be the hottest thing going in the XWF.
I would agree with that it would be, they would be hot properties, but certainly the Road Warriors. Well, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Well, let's face it. These Shane twins, they're not backing up. Ow. Well, maybe a little bit backing up.
Road Warrior Hawk. Todd Shane in. There's not been an exchange on the Shane twins side.
You know, that's really impressive to see a guy as big as Hawk throw a drop kick like that and hit somebody right in the teeth.
He has always been one of the most impressive big men you'll ever find in pro wrestling. The fans chanting for the Road Warriors here, and now a pickup. Todd Shane drops him down. Gotta get his brother in though.
I'm impressed with the Shane twins.
Well, they don't back down. King, you're right.
And they're big guys. Well, they telegraphed that though.
And now Road Warrior Hawk puts the brakes on. Hangman's noose. He does that breaker.
Might do it right there.
Only a 2 count. Todd Shane has stayed in this match the entire time. And they were supposed. No,
look at this.
Oh, he went head first.
Wow, did he ever?
Head first, and Mike Shane over now to try to pick up the pieces here. Throwing him back in. And remember, they were supposed to go against the Nasty Boys. who wanted this rematch. Where the Nasty Boys are, we have no idea. What could have happened, King? They plane, flight late, I don't know. Travel plans cover 1, 2.
Anything can happen, or they, like I said, could just be embarrassed. But I'll tell you what, you got nothing to be embarrassed. By losing to these guys, they're, like I said, mighty impressive again here today.
Yeah, but it's not like the Nasty Boys to, you know, to be embarrassed enough not to show up. I mean, that, to me, that's not Knobs and Sags.
You're right. They're tough up. There's something wrong.
Side of the head right now. Mike Shane's got all he wants with Road Warrior Hawk right here.
Manhandling Hawk. You want to change your bet? Huh? You want to go with the Saints win?
No, not yet. Oh. Both men go down on a collision. And Mickey J with a mandatory pin with both wrestlers. The fans are behind the Road Warriors here, but you're right, King. The Shane twins to give them all tag is made.
I'll tell you what, I think that one Shane twin just got a broken nose.
I believe you're right. He's back in again. An Animal runs over him like a freight train.
Wow.
Now Animal's got to contend with both of the Shane twins. That brings Hawk in. Referee cut him off. And they win another team.
Double clothesline. Uh-oh. You're kidding me.
They're going to go for the top rope.
Whoa, I can't believe he got the Shane twin up. Look out, he got him. Hey, look at this.
They're the Nasty Boys. What is this all about? They pulled the referee, and the Road Warriors had this thing won. They had the match won, and they pulled the referee out.
Look out!
Sags hit one of the Shane twins. Inadvertently, he was going to Road Warrior Hawk. The bell sounds, they've thrown this thing out. The referee pulled out by the Nasty Boys, and he's thrown it away.
Now the Nasty Boys retreating just as quickly as they came here.
No match, says Mickey J. And it was a good match. A very competitive match.
I think the Nasty Boys just they wanted to make sure that hey, look at this. Mutual respect. I think the Nasty Boys wanted to make sure that Hawk and Animal didn't get a win over these guys.
I think you're exactly right. Match was thrown out between the Road Warriors and the Shane twins. Still more to come this week on the XWF.
Wow. The Road Warriors and the XWF. What a run!
Superfly Jimmy Snooker. This is Snooker Duke, and we're here in the XWF. In your face. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
The one and only, the man who made wrestling famous in Minnesota. Stand up, a big round of applause for Mr. Kurt Hennig.
Is he really the guy that made wrestling famous in Minnesota?
Well, there was a lot of them, you know. I mean, what about a week ago on this program when we saw, as you said, the Commissioner Roddy Piper take matters into his own hands, and unfortunately, it ended up a loss for Hennig and Hennig.
Well, I can assure you one thing, that loss is not going to go unanswered or unavenged. Oh, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent.
Oh, what is the stuff?
He's coming in at your side.
All right, Buck Bagwell comes to the ring. Did you see Heenan blow his nose on that towel before he wiped Hennig's face with it?
Oh, I didn't. I missed that. How did I miss that?
He is no good. You can say what you want about him, but he is no good.
Well, that's an agent for you.
Oh, boy, we're having a great time.
In your face.
We are in your face and glad to have you with us. Here's a man who's always been in your face. He is a good-looking young man, though, Buck Bagwell. All right, here we go to the match. Hennig and Bagwell. A little temper flaring early on.
You know what? I love this. because you got, like you say, you got tempers flaring, but you know what you've got in that ring right now? I mean, you got two of the hugest egos in all of wrestling.
Right.
I love these matchups. Watch your body. Hey! Wait a minute now.
Right on the pinky, it looked like. All right, Heenan's okay.
Are you sure?
Well, he seems from this distance to be okay. Side headlock. Then he goes on the bump, and then spills up to the ring.
You're gonna get fired again, boy!
Oh, did you hear that?
You talked about it, King. The egos.
Buff wrestling with a lot of jewelry on today, too.
Yeah, he always does. You know what? He needs to leave Heenan alone and worry about Hennig. If you take your focus away from a guy like Kurt Hennig, he'll come back and haunt you in the match.
Come back to look at. He's using that jewelry right.
Yes, he
right
is.
now.
And that's what happens.
That stuff will come back to haunt you.
Always wonder when guys wore hoop earrings in the ring, like someone just didn't rip it through their earlobe. Look out! Fire on the outside.
I wrestled Buck Bagwell in Trinidad, and that's exactly what happened.
Really?
And I didn't do it intentionally. But it's one of my fingers got caught in his earring and ripped it right through his earlobe. Wow. We had to have it re-pierced. Uh-oh, watch it.
Oh, that was vintage Kurt Hennig right there. Just walk around the ring enough to stop the other guy's momentum, get him to come after you and do something like that. And now Hennig, with all that, has the advantage here.
You got Kurt Hennig. I mean, this guy's had such an illustrious career. One of the best wrestlers ever. And a smart guy, too. I mean, you know, he had all the knowledge that he gained from his father, Larry the Axe Hennig. And then you add Bobby the Brain Heenan to that mix. A formidable tag team here. That's not a tag team, but a formidable duo.
Well, what you're seeing right now is in essence a tag team.
See?
Yeah, in essence a tag team. He's got the referee's attention. Kurt Hennig breaks the rules on the other side. Into the rib cage goes Hennig, trying to get to his feet. Buff Bagwell and Hennig just hammers Bagwell in the back of the head, and now Bagwell cannot even get to his feet.
That's the Brain. Moving into position.
Uh-oh. Bagwell.
The ref better at it. No, the ref.
Yeah, the ref's drawing. Into the ropes, and Bagwell. Abdominal stretch here. Hennig reaching for the ropes for the referee in good position to thwart that. Reaching again. He's got the ropes. He's got added leverage. And finally, Slick Johnson sees it and calls for the break of the ropes. And surprising call for the break of the move.
Yeah.
Will we get a break? And meanwhile, Hennig right now is just dominating this matchup. And not many people have been able to say that against Buck Bagwell.
Yeah, but you know, Hennig got the momentum. He gained the upper hand thanks to Bobby Heenan. Agent extraordinaire.
Uh-oh. Bagwell right now is a sitting duck for Heenan, and
Heenan still has that towel that he blew. Is that the same towel that he blew?
I'll never forget that as long as I live.
Oh, watch this.
Heenan screaming, turn him, and trying to get him into a Boston Crab, and he pretty much has him there, yes. Now sitting deep on the lower back.
You know, that's a hold you don't see used that often anymore. It used to be still a devastating hold. You can put a lot of pressure. You can win a match with that hold, but guys just don't use it much anymore.
Yeah, and you wonder why. You're exactly right. It's
very painful. Very painful. Take it from me. Uh-oh, this is painful too.
Jawbreaker. Here comes Buck Bagwell, still trying to regain his composure, feeling the effects of that Boston Crab. Hennig's reeling. Hennig's back to the corner. Here comes Buck Bagwell, mounting a comeback here. Hennig is down again. Buff will make a cover. 1, 2, and Hennig kicks out.
There's Buff. I think Buff feels like he's got the momentum. He feels like he can end this thing.
He wants to do the Buff blockbuster here, King, but can he get in position now? Wait a minute. The brain was up. He threw him off.
Wait a minute. I didn't see what did the Brain do? I didn't see that.
Into the Hennig flex, and it's over.
I did not see it.
What's Vampiro doing? Vampiro this off.
What?
Squeezing it off before he goes. He's telling the referee what went down.
Nobody likes the stew.
I agree with that. But he's trying to right it wrong here. That's what he's trying to do. Ian Harrison, the British Storm, has come out.
The big, ugly, scary guy.
He
You don't want to meet this in a dugout.
and he runs over. He just plowed Rudolph Bagwell and Vampiro. Hold the phone. Here comes the commissioner team.
We don't need a commissioner out here. This is just a little minor altercation.
Well, look at Ian Harrison. He's choking the life out of Buff
Wait a
Bagwell.
minute. This is a dangerous situation. Roddy Piper in the chair. Hey, look at this. He's yelling.
Meanwhile, in the ring, Hennig comes to the defense of his sports agent. Heenan's out of town. What does Reno want?
Our CEO is PO'd.
Whoa! Fans, we're out of time on the XWF.
Wow, Jimmy, what about all the stars on that last episode? Like the Hall of Famers, Superfly Jimmy Snuka and his son, Kurt Hennig and his agent, Bobby the Brain Heenan, the Road Warriors, and yours truly, the Nasty Boys.
Well, you know, what about AJ Styles and Kid Cash and all the young guns? But you know what? We wanted to do a little something different in the XWF. We wanted to have the past, the present, the future. We wanted to build a great foundation for all the great wrestling fans out there.
Well, Jimmy, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 2. But get ready for the special bonus DVD. The immortal Hulk Hogan, our good friend and buddy, against the late, great Kurt Hennig. A never-before-seen match, and you guys get it. So get ready to put that DVD in now. You're going to see some great action. Stay tuned.